Hey guys, welcome back to Cal Soups 808. So it's May the 1st, 2024, and this is the one bad thing about living in Alberta, it's still snowing. So it's a home day for me today. I'm just staying indoors, so I thought I'd take on a little tour around my current setup. Now this room is my dining room, or what should be a dining room, but I can't use the basement yet as my man cave, so I've just got some of my stuff set up in the dining room. So yeah, let's have a little look around. Yeah, so this is where I've got most of my stuff set up right now. We'll go through it. Yeah, I've sold a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, times were a bit challenging at one point a year or two ago, so I sold a lot of stuff. But I still have a lot of it. So let's have a look at this corner first. So this is my little Punisher corner. So up here on top of this IKEA cabinet, we've got like a custom John Bernthal type Punisher. That I can't remember the name of the guy that I got to make this for me. It's a while ago now, but it's pretty decent. It's it's a little bit smaller than full scale, but yeah, it's alright with Daredevil's little mask there and a skull. And then just this, I think it's like a Diamond Select vinyl little figure statue thing that my wife bought me. Kinda cool. Then as we move down, we've got the Punisher Comic-Cat from Sideshow. That's one of my favourite ever pieces. I love that. And then the Boeing 1/6, which I love. That Comic-Cat, like the details on. I did a video, one of the first videos I ever did on this channel about 10-11 years ago was this Punisher Comic-Cat. That's one statue I'll never sell because it's perfect. Then as we move down, we've got the Sideshow premium format. This to me is my favorite of the Sideshow premium formats that they did. I love the mixed media. I also did a video on this. I love the fact that it's got all the magazines with the bullets and stuff in the pouches. The detail on this is so great. It's kind of the Tim Bradstreet kind of style. Love it. So that's my little Punisher corner. Then just above there, the fireplace here, we've just got some of some smaller stuff that I've had a lot of years. These were like the smaller pieces that got me started. They're kind of the Predator busts, mini busts and micro busts. I can't remember who made these now. Palisades. Palisades made these. So that's the Elder Predator from Predator 2. I love this one, by the way, this kind of like clear resin one. And then from Predator 1 there. Then we move across, that's just my tiny little Predator collection. Then we've got some Iron Man stuff, just a bust that the wife bought me once. Who makes this one again? That's Kotobukiya. I think these are all Kotobukiya actually. This one, in fact both of these light up when you put batteries in. I just don't have batteries right now. This is a little Dexter bust. There's a bit of a story behind this. So I bought this my wife for a Valentine's Day once, just because this is when we first started dating, and she loved the show Dexter, so I thought I'll buy her a little romantic gift, and she didn't particularly care for it. But she said, that's not a very romantic present, like she was expecting flowers or something. Like, to me, I would rather have something like this in my house than flowers, but that's where men and women differ, I guess. So anyway, it stays in the collection. I love it. And then just a couple of alien pieces there. I think these are from Palisades as well. This little tiny alien queen thing. Yeah. So I got a lot of Palisades stuff when I first started collecting, apparently. Then in this corner here, I've just got some film cells on the wall. Just because why not? I had those a long time. Then I've got a little Superman corner. This is not all of my Superman collection. I did a whole video on my entire Superman collection, but this is just a few in the corner here. This is kind of Alex Ross Superman, sculpted by Karen Polinko there, and then this is a Koto Bukiya Superman Forever. They're about 1/6. And then I've got a couple of 1/4 customs here. This was a custom made statue, one of the first quarter scales I ever got from a guy, Alcasil he called himself, Kurt something or other. Switch out head, heat vision head. And then Superman Red Sun, quarter scale down there. That was a pretty nice one as well. And then just next to that I've got my 1/3. This is the only 1/3 statue I have in my collection right now. I don't like 1/3, I think it's too big. Too expensive, but this is the only, I'm a massive Bloodsport fan and a Van Damme fan. So this is the only really good Frank Dukes Van Damme statue out there. So I had to have this. But if a company ever makes, it doesn't really fit with the rest of my collection, everything else is quarter scale. So if a company ever makes a good quarter scale one, I'll probably sell this and get that. But this is what I've got for now. But I did a video on this as well. I've done videos on pretty much all of these. Feel free to go back and check them out, guys. Yeah, then I've got a little horror collection here. Quarter scale Freddy Premium format sideshow, which I love, and I'm a huge Nightmare on Elm Street fan. I got him to sign this, and I got my photo with the man himself a while ago, which is kind of cool. I've got a photo of myself with him as well, John Jarrett from Wolf Creek. I got him to. I'm going to put that in this frame at some point, but I don't know where that is right now. Yeah, and he called me a pommy Canadian cunt. Funny guy, I like that guy. Then I've got some Michael Myers masks here. So this one is from the '78 classic. These are Trick or Treat Studios. I've got to have some Michael Myers in my collection. And then I just got this cheap Michael Myers mask from eBay years ago. It was something like $40, but it was okay. And I've got it signed by a bunch of the actors there, like Dick Warlock, Tony Moran, George Wilbur, who just recently passed away, unfortunately, and then Dave Fetch, or Feach, whatever it's called, who played the child Michael Myers in the Rob Zombie movie. And then I just thought I'll get a little kitchen knife and some Dollarama cheap autumn leaves and stuff and put it in a Michaels box for a nice little display, protect it. Yeah. And then I've got the Sideshow Jason Premium format, which I love. I got the exclusive with the switch out hands and everything, and I've got a switch out head that's still in its box right now with the unmasked head. This is a fantastic piece, I love this. Yeah, then I've got the PCS RoboCop 1/4 scale. Some people are going to hate me for this, but I think this is the best RoboCop statue out there. Huge RoboCop fan. I got to meet this guy as well. I'm going to get a picture of me and Peter Weller somewhere above this. This is just a work in progress, guys. I'm just showing you what I've got so far. T800 Endo Skull. This one's from Hollywood Collectibles Group. That lights up. I had a ton of Terminator stuff. I've sold most of it because I wanted to like streamline my collection down. But I've got this custom T1000 point thingy here. There's only 20 of those made. This is 16. I did a video on that. This is the exclusive Sideshow PF from Terminator 2. That's awesome too. And then that's me and my wife, by the way. And then I've got the Sideshow Arnold life-size bust as well. So that's my tiny little Terminator collection now. It was massive, but like I said, I went through a bit of a selling spree. But these are the bits I've chosen to hang on to. And and just above that, picture of me and Arnold. Lucky enough, I got to meet him in 2017 back in England. That was kind of cool. And then probably my favourite piece in my collection is this Guyver Dark Hero 1/1 bust from Elite Creature Collectibles. That's Steve Wang's company, the guy who directed the movie. This is so I sold this piece as well to a local guy in Edmonton, but he was. I was having a beer with him one night, and he was nice enough to say, "You can have it back if you'd like." When I told him that I regretted selling it, and luckily enough, he sold it back for the same price that I sold it to him for, which was a steal. So yeah, this is a piece I was so happy to get back, and pretty much. You're gonna laugh at me for this, and I'm a nerd, I know, but I kissed him on the head and I said, "You are never leaving me ever again." I love this piece. And then this is just a 1/6 non-articulatable figure of the anime version of Guyver from Max Factory. I just thought that was kind of cool. Got a certificate there. Yeah, love that guy. That's my main piece. And then just in the center here, I've got my NECA Spike from Gremlins. And a little plush gizmo. Just to finish it off, that's another piece I'll never sell. I love this gremlin. Yeah guys, so that is my dining room area. That's where I've got most of my stuff right now, and then I'll just I'll take you into another room and show you some other stuff. And I've got like a little TV room upstairs where I just have a few little pieces of collectibles. This was a custom Guyver head I got off eBay a while ago. It's actually a wearable helmet, but it doesn't fit my big melon head. And then these are some models. I think they're about 1/5 scales, 1/6 or 1/5. They might be 1/6. But from the Guyver Dark Hero movie, and I built these and painted them myself. I also did a video on that. Feel free to go back and check them out. Even made a little Guyver unit out of resin there. Or what was it? Stone clay I made it out of, because that's what I filled these guys with to give them some weight and stability. I've put little screws in the base, in the feet there, and I've left a big peg on his foot there and that foot. I intend to make bases for them in the summer when it stops bloody snowing. I'm going to get outside and I'm going to actually make and paint up some bases for these guys. So yes, that should be a nice diorama when it's done. I also collect these silly things from years ago. Don't know if any of you old school guys from the UK remember these from the 90s, these SpiderMan figures. They came in cereal, in Sugar Puffs, and then teeny terrapins from Kinder Eggs. And then these were just things I think I got with like drinks or something at the movie theatre for the first Avengers movie. And then the penguins, well, they're just from Christmas crackers. So, but I'm a hoarder and I don't throw things away apparently. Yeah, I think these are from Christmas crackers as well. This Sonic though, that came from just a shop. It had some candy in it or something. Yeah, so I kept it. So then I've got my Street Fighter collection. So got this IKEA Besta here, and I've got Blanca and Bison. These are all PCS, by the way, when they were Pop Culture Shock. Guile, so these are all like mostly the originals, Ken and Ryu. And then Vega up top, just got a whole Funko Pop collection here, which you guys might not be too bothered about, but I actually did a video on that as well. Zangief at the top, he's an absolute beast. Then I've got E Honda, the Ozeki exclusive with the switch out heads. I'll open these because you're gonna see my silly reflection there. Yep, so E Honda. He's a beauty. I only recently got him out of storage. He's been in his box since I've bought him. Then I've got Sagat and Balrog. And one of Zangief's switch out heads there. That Sagat's so good. Like the muscularity on that is unbelievable. He's probably my favourite of these Street Fighter statues. He just has such a presence. And then a little Dalsim down there. Yeah, and then I've just got these little things up here. These, I think they were NECA. They've got sound motion things, so you switch them on and you go near them, and you have sound bites in the movies. Little Jaws thing there. I forget where that's from. And probably my only Batman things. I think that Batman statue's from the game, Arkham City. And little 1989 Hot Wheels. Then we move on to a Superman room, Superman Funkos, and I've done a whole video on this before, so I won't go into too much detail, but got some autographed stuff here and there, and some Superman statues here. Top shelf is Superman Returns only, because that to me was just such an underrated movie. I love it. This is a Jim Lee one, I think it's from DC Direct. Batman vs Superman from The Dark Knight Returns. Then a cover to cover version. Some little Superman kind of trinkets down there. And then from Superman to Spider-Man in another bedroom. This is the PF comic, no, not the PF, the comic cat from Sideshow. The switch out exclusive head. See, I wouldn't have chosen to have this plant here, but my wife loves the plants, and because this encroached into our bedroom, this whole display, she decided that I didn't have a choice. I was having a plant there, and this is actually a spider plant, as you can see, for obvious reasons. So she thought this was appropriate. So then we've got this. I think this might be Diamond Select as well. This Venom. It's a really nice piece. I've done videos on all these before. Go back and check them out, guys. Yeah, so this is just my humble little Spidey display. I love this guy. This little mini bust here from Bowen. Bowen designs it back in the day. Did so much great stuff, including this guy. He was actually my first full-bodied statue. I showed you the Predator bust downstairs, but he was the first statue I had with legs. And this is the Bowen symbiote Spider-Man original, and never getting rid of that. I love that. And then just some other Spider-Man stuff here. Gentle Giant Lizard and Carnage there. And then just some other little bits and pieces. So it's not like a collection full of really high-end Spider-Man statues, but I just thought it was a nice little display. And these are all these little busts. They're what I got like in the early days of collecting, and I've just never sold them. But I like them. I think they're nice, they're elegant, and they're not over the top like some of these huge pieces now. It just makes a nice little display. And I'm gonna this center here, I'm saving that. I was gonna get a life-size bust of Spider-Man, but I've changed my mind. I actually really want that new PF that's coming out from Sideshow, the new premium format, just because of all of the smoke in the background, and it's got like Electro and Mysterio and Doc Ock and Scorpion, so it's got all those. So it's got it's in a roundabout way. It's going to allow me to have a version of all of the Sinister Six in one statue, all in the middle there. So that's going to be great. And I have a couple of pieces on pre-order as well. So I've got I just pre-ordered the new 1976 Rocky from Blitzway, because I've got an Arnold here, I've got a Van Damme. I need Sly. I need Rocky in my collection. Sly is like one of my all-time favorites. He'd be on my Mount Rushmore, and Rocky's like my all-time favorite movie franchise. I've just been waiting for a really good quarter-scale Rocky. So yeah, so that'll be the one. I've ordered the Spider-Man premium format, as I just mentioned, and I'm probably going to be ordering the new Prime 1/Blitzway Superman, so the 1/4 scale Hush, and the Alex Ross quarter scale. They're just going to be the justice. They're just going to be incredible. I'm very excited about those. So I'll have to have a little switch around, and I'll do an update on the collection room, because obviously there's a lot of wall space here. I've got things I can do with that space. So I'll update you guys. What did you think of this collection anyway, guys? Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and feel free to leave your comments and thoughts down below. And with that said, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.